Hello everyone, I am Moneeza Butt. I'm a partner in KPMG and also the chairperson of the Southern Regional Committee of ICAP. Today, we're going to dive into a critical topic for modern businesses stakeholder engagement and reporting for ESG. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. It is no longer a niche concept. It is a framework that shapes how organizations operate, innovate, and create value in a rapidly changing world. At the heart of ESG success are two pillars engaging stakeholders and reporting progress transparently. These practices ensure that companies not only meet regulatory requirements but also build trust and drive long term sustainability. Let's explore why these elements matter, how to implement them effectively, and the impact on organizational success. Stakeholder engagement is the foundation of any successful ESG strategy. But why does it matter so much? Firstly, it builds trust and credibility. When stakeholders feel heard, they are more likely to support your initiatives. Second, it helps identify material issues and risks. By engaging with your stakeholders, you can also pinpoint the ESG topics that matter most to your business and society. Third, it enhances decision making. Diverse perspectives lead to better, more inclusive solutions. Finally, it drives innovation and collaboration. For example, working with suppliers to reduce carbon emissions can lead to new, sustainable products. Environment is not just about communication, it's about action. Strong relationships with investors, customers, regulators, and communities help companies identify risks early, make better decisions, and drive innovation. Collaboration leads to real solutions, whether it's creating greener supply chains or improving workplace diversity. In short, stakeholder engagement ensures that your ESG strategy is relevant, impactful, and aligned with broader societal goals. Now, discussing on who are the stakeholders that you need to engage with. They fall into two broad categories internal and external. Internal stakeholders include employees, management, and board members. They're critical because they drive ESG initiatives from within the organization. External stakeholders include investors, customers, suppliers, regulators, NGOs, and local communities. Each group has unique expectations and influence. For example, investors may focus on climate risk disclosures, while local communities may care more about your social impact. The key is to tailor your engagement strategies to address the specific concerns of each group. ESG success depends on engaging key stakeholders effectively. Shareholders and investors seek transparency for better financial returns, while business partners like lenders and insurers assess ESG risks before providing financial support. CSOs and NGOs push for corporate accountability, and engaging them enhances credibility. Consumers and customers demand ethical and sustainable products, making transparency and responsible sourcing essential. Employees and workers expect fair wages, diversity, and safe conditions which boost morale and productivity. Government and regulators enforce ESG laws, so proactive engagement ensures compliance. Local communities benefit from responsible business practices, fostering trust and social impact. Suppliers play a key role in sustainable sourcing and ethical labor, ensuring long term ESG success. Trade unions advocate for fair labor practices, and engagement promotes stability. Finally, vulnerable groups require inclusive policies to drive equity and corporate responsibility. In Pakistan, ESG practices are becoming crucial as stakeholders like investors, communities, and regulators focus more on sustainability and corporate governance. With environmental changes such as water scarcity and pollution, businesses are under pressure to adopt responsible practices. Companies that prioritize ESG are better positioned to build trust and gain a competitive edge in this developing market. Effective stakeholder engagement goes beyond just communication. It's about building meaningful relationships that align with ESG goals. In this context, mapping and prioritizing stakeholders is critical to identify key groups that influence sustainability outcomes. Local communities, governmental bodies, and investors are particularly important in Pakistan's developing landscape. Transparent, open communication builds credibility and fosters trust, especially when businesses share both successes and challenges. Creating platforms for two-way dialogue ensures that stakeholders have an opportunity to voice their concerns, offer feedback, and actively participate in shaping ESG initiatives. By integrating this feedback into decision making and demonstrating tangible actions, businesses in Pakistan can drive a real ESG change, showing that their engagement leads to measurable outcomes and sustainable progress. This approach not only builds stronger stakeholder relationships but also positions businesses as responsible and responsive corporate citizens in the local and global market. ESG reporting is a powerful tool to showcase a company's sustainability commitment, measure progress, and build long term stakeholder trust. Businesses that report ESG performance effectively can demonstrate how their strategies align with global sustainability goals while also addressing financial risks and opportunities. There are several globally recognized ESG reporting frameworks, each designed to cater to different stakeholder needs. The Global Reporting Initiative (GRI) is one of the most widely used, offering a comprehensive view of an organization's environmental, social, and governance impact. Meanwhile, SASB Sustainability Accounting Standards Board focuses on industry-specific financial materiality, helping investors understand ESG risks in different sectors. For companies looking to disclose climate related risks and opportunities, TCFD, Task Force on Climate Related Financial Disclosures, provides a structured approach, increasingly mandated by regulators. CDP, Carbon Disclosure Project, is particularly relevant for organizations seeking to disclose the environmental impact on climate change, water security, and deforestation. Recently, the introduction of IFRS S1 and S2 has established a global baseline for ESG financial reporting, ensuring comparability and reliability of ESG related financial disclosures. A strong ESG report should contain three elements: clear metrics and targets that allow stakeholders to track sustainability progress, an honest assessment of achievements and challenges, and a forward looking strategy that outlines how many companies plan to improve their ESG impact over time. The importance of ESG reporting extends beyond compliance. It plays a crucial role in attracting investors, ensuring regulatory alignment, strengthening corporate reputation, and driving long term business resilience. By reporting transparently, businesses can not only manage risks but also create opportunities for growth in an increasingly sustainability conscious market. ESG risks encompass a wide range of challenges that companies must address to ensure long term sustainability. Environmental risks such as climate change, resource scarcity, and pollution can disrupt operations and harm a company's reputation. Social risks include poor labor practices, community impact, and a loss of customer trust. Governance risks like corruption, lack of transparency, and weak board accountability can undermine investor confidence and business credibility. Additionally, value chain risks from unethical or unreliable suppliers, regulatory noncompliance, and limited visibility into supply chain practices further heighten these threats. Addressing these risks is essential for businesses to maintain operational resilience and protect their reputation. While stakeholder engagement and ESG reporting are critical for business sustainability, they come with several challenges that organizations must navigate effectively. One of the biggest challenges is maintaining diverse stakeholder expectations. Investors must prioritize financial materiality, while employees and communities focus on ethical practices and social impact. Striking a balance requires clear communication and engagement strategies. Another major issue is data collection and accuracy. ESG data often comes from multiple sources, making it fragmented and inconsistent. Companies must invest in robust data management systems to ensure reliable and transparent reporting. Additionally, the complexity of regulatory and reporting requirements creates a challenge. With various frameworks such as GRI, SASB, TCFD, and IFRS S1 and S2, companies must ensure compliance while maintaining consistency across reports. A common pitfall is focusing on compliance rather than measuring real impact. Many businesses see ESG reporting as a box ticking exercise rather than a tool for driving meaningful sustainability improvements. To overcome this, organizations should set measurable ESG goals that go beyond regulatory requirements. Communicating ESG progress effectively is another challenge. Reports filled with technical jargon or vague statements can disengage shareholders. Companies need to provide clear, data driven insights, while also being transparent about challenges. Finally, securing leadership buy-in and allocating resources is crucial. Without senior management commitment, ESG initiatives may lack funding and strategic alignment. Embedding ESG into core business strategies ensures long-term success and value creation. Addressing these challenges proactively can enhance ESG performance and stakeholder trust. As we look ahead, ESG engagement and reporting are rapidly evolving. New trends and opportunities are shaping how companies approach sustainability, transparency, and accountability. Let's explore what the future holds. First, we are seeing increased regulatory requirements worldwide. Governments and regulatory bodies are setting stricter ESG disclosure standards. For example, the EU Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive and the SEC's climate disclosure rules are pushing companies to report ESG performance with more rigor, ensuring greater transparency and comparability. Technology is also playing a significant role. AI and advanced analytics are revolutionizing ESG reporting by automating data collection, improving accuracy, and identifying sustainable risk in real time. This shift makes ESG reporting more efficient and actionable. Another key trend is the greater focus on social equity and just transactions. Stakeholders expect companies to address social inequities, fair wages, and ethical labor practices, ensuring that sustainability efforts benefit all communities, especially in industries undergoing decarbonization. Finally, ESG is moving beyond a separate initiative and becoming fully integrated into core business strategies. Forward thinking organizations are embedding ESG principles into decision making, supply chain management, and financial planning. ESG is no longer just about compliance, it's about creating long term value for businesses, investors, and society. To stay ahead, companies must proactively adapt to these changes, embrace transparency, and leverage innovation to drive meaningful ESG progress. To wrap up, stakeholder engagement and reporting are not just check boxes, they are essential for ESG success. They build trust, drive innovation, and create long term value for your organization and society. The time to act is now. Start by identifying your stakeholders, setting clear ESG goals, and communicating progress transparently. Remember, sustainability is a journey, it's not a destination. By engaging stakeholders and reporting honestly, you can lead the way toward a better future. Thank you for your attention. For more details, please visit the website address given on the slide.